Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. And this is a general collective love reading, no contact, for the collective. It's general in the sense that it is geared towards a large audience of viewers on a similar journey. So please use your intuition. It will help you to determine what is meant for you to take from the reading and the messages that are meant for someone else that need to be left behind. And with that all said, let's get into it. Let's see where your person is at in regards to this connection. How are they viewing it? How are they feeling? Thoughts? What's on their mind right now in regards to this connection with you? Unblock me. I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me, either literally or energetically, so we can speak. I do have a lot to say. So, here. So, either literally or energetically, this person feels like they can't come to you, like they can't speak to you, like they can't connect. Spirit, what more can you tell us about the viewer's person's energy? 3, 2. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. I'm feeling more drawn to the negative mind. Feeling defeated by the thoughts. When they try to connect with you, it feels like this energetic block or wall that you have up, either literally or energetically, whatever, take it as it resonates. Your person can feel it, and it's possibly the frequency of not wanting to be contacted or not realizing that you are putting off a vibe of don't contact me. Has them kind of feeling negative in their mind. Maybe that's a side effect of the energy that you're putting off. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Feeling ready to be, they said, I have a lot to say. So feeling like they're ready to be vulnerable with you. Like they're ready to open their heart, but they're getting in their thoughts. Feeling their mind has a way of possibly talking them out of stepping into this courage they're feeling right now. All right. What are your energies towards each other right now? What are your overall energies towards one another right now? So your energy towards this person is strength. It feels like you're finding balance within your mind, within your urges. Not giving into being impulsive. I'm hearing measured, calculated, restrained, and calm in your energy towards them. So we have strength. And we'll put that. Let's get these ones down here. That one here. And I'll put this over here for you. Their energy towards you is the Empress. And I want to say these cards came out in the last reading I did. So their energy towards you is kind of aligned with this open heart, feeling ready to be vulnerable and loving and receptive and just open-hearted, speaking true, but feeling in a sense they can't come towards you. Either you don't want them to, or they just don't feel it's safe to. King of Swords on the bottom, so that could play into feeling like you're maybe a little cold or unapproachable, or not really showing any signs of attraction or wanting to connect in any way. Let's see here. I want to get a little bit more. Tell me more about the strength energy that you're in. Why the strength as how your energy towards your person right now? Why strength, Spirit? Envy, resentful, competitive, and discontent. And this kind of feels like that's the energy you're not succumbing to. Not giving in to these negative emotions, which are, driven by the thinking mind, the ego, right? There is no need to compete, and you're in a space mentally in your inner dialogue where you are not entertaining this. You are feeling content. There is no need to compete with anyone but yourself. And any resentfulness or resentment that you've had towards your person, you are actively, consciously not entertaining it, reframing it, and letting it go. All right. Why the Empress as your person's energy towards you? Why the Empress? Intimacy. A feeling of mutual respect, unity, and closeness. So this is kind of all aligning with this. Feeling initially ready to open up, ready to talk, ready to connect, ready to speak true. But the negative mind is starting to creep in and take away their courage and this energy that they're in because of something with your energy, your frequency towards them, or towards the connection, or in general. So your person is open and receptive and ready to have a heart-to-heart, feeling very loving and open and accepting of you, but feeling like they can't approach you. So if that feels like a message that you can relate to, kind of feel into that. What could you be thinking or doing or feeling that may be putting off an energy of don't approach me? All right. What is the strongest connecting energy between you and this person right now? Strongest connecting energy. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Maybe this energy of feeling walled off or pulling away from your person in whatever sense you did has shifted their energy and caused them to see the connection from a different perspective, which ultimately is kind of putting them in a frequency that is conducive to coming together in resonance. So calling in your soulmate, romantic feelings on the bottom. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. Might be a little hard to see from there. What is your person keeping under wraps? Keeping unsaid, unshared? Not letting you know. What important aspect are they keeping from you right now? I see now how my behavior has affected you, and it's a painful feeling. You did not deserve that, and I will make things right. So your person has taken your kind of blocked or walled off or guarded energy as an opportunity for reflection, as an opportunity to see something within themselves and to take accountability for the part that they played in leading the connection to where it stands now. And in a sense, it's causing them to be more connected with their heart, especially in how they're viewing themselves and you. So more connected with their heart and their self, and as a result, the byproduct is they're feeling more open and receptive to you. Your person may have been closed off as well. So 11. So that's what they're not sharing. Let's see. What is... I want to grab from this one. Let's see here. What's the strongest crossing energy between you and this person right now? Strongest crossing love energy, Spirit, between the viewer and their person. Let's get some more light this way. Strongest crossing energy, Spirit. Obliviousness and awareness. Number 23 or 5. Let's see here. Strongest crossing energy is something emotional between the two of you that's not being seen. Possibly an acknowledgement of attraction, connection, and a feeling of wanting to come together but not acknowledging it. I want to read about this one. Let's see. Do I have this little book out? Yeah, I do. 23. Okay, so what the book has to say about this. Uncertainty plays a big factor in triggering anxiety. It can be uncertainty about your living situation, whether a person likes you or not, whether someone might leave you, whether you'll get the job you applied for, whether your boss will like your work. The list can go on and on. If you look at all the things and imagine a positive or negative outcome, you might feel that the stress is not actually about the outcome itself, but the fact that you don't know how things will turn out. Sure, you might not want the negative outcome of the two, but you may prefer to know the answer for certain so you can act accordingly rather than having to worry about which way it's going to turn out. You may also prefer to know that this person you are interested in doesn't like you in the same way rather than having to guess and play detective to find out. So, strongest crossing energy could be a feeling unsafe, or it could be right here. I was feeling that you're working through this crossing energy, for sure. That's what I'm seeing here, is because I had mentioned you're not in this discontent or refusing to compete, letting go of resentment in any way, shape, or form. And you're finding that balance within in this strength energy. And that's kind of playing into walking you out of your resonance with this crossing energy of feeling worried about not knowing everything right now, not knowing if you're compatible, not knowing if it will work out. So the crossing energy for both of you stepping into and working a little bit on it more, is feeling you need to have all the answers right now. Feeling you need to know exactly where your person stands right now. And there's a lack of safety in the unknowingness, right? Okay. When you don't know a resolution to something, it keeps your mind in a constant mode of analyzing and weighing options and doesn't give you a chance to deal with the outcome yet. Once something has been confirmed, there is a path of action and you can do something about it. If your boss doesn't like your work, you have the chance to improve. If you don't get a job you applied for, you can move on and look for something else. Not being able to do something can be more stressful than dealing with a negative outcome. The card encourages you to come out of the unknown by taking action towards enlightenment in different situations. It might feel safer to hide below the surface rather than peeking up to see what's really going on. But if you keep floating around in the bubble of the unknown, it's highly likely that the anxious feeling you are harboring won't go away. Okay, so an exercise, if you feel called, and if this kind of energy feels like it's something you're experiencing with your person, is list 3 things that you keep ruminating about because you don't know the answer to. Write down the questions you need to ask and to whom to be able to find the answers. Collect your courage and send out the questions and be prepared to receive whatever answers you might receive. So it's asking you to acknowledge that there is discomfort and an anxiousness in the unknown with your person, but there's also an aspect of courage that is needed to step in and actually get the answers. Possibly the answers that you're afraid to get. Possibly right here, a negative mind too for your person. I want to know, but I don't want to know. I want to be vulnerable with this person, but I'm simultaneously like held back, blocked, scared. So knowledge is power. Consciousness is power. Acknowledging what it is that is bringing the lack of uneasiness to you and the anxiousness to you is a step towards, taking the reins of the experience in a healthy way. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? What is your person most drawn to? Most magnetized in you? What is it about you that they are most drawn to? Find irresistible. Can't turn away. Can't find it in anyone else. What is the strongest magnetic aspect? Oh, okay. Queen of Wands. Well, they think you're insanely sexy, passionate, inspired, independent, strong, connected to your emotions, but not, controlled or driven by emotional responses. You're very measured. You acknowledge that you are very physically attractive, but you don't let it go to your head. You're very humble about this. You could be a fire sign as well, or your person. That is what they are drawn to. It feels like a lot too. I can see why. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do here? To shift it over to you and focus on you. What does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to right now? What does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to? Surrender to joy and inner peace. Surrender worry on the bottom. So a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Be aggressive in your pursuit of happiness for yourself. Not necessarily through other people, but in the way that you see life. Look for the little things. They say the devil is in the details, but so is the beauty, and so is God in the details. So start paying attention to things that you see, mainly and mostly in the natural world. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. And lastly, surrender worry. And this feels connected to this worrying about I need to know the answers right now. And if I don't know the answers, I can't be in peace. And that is simply a story. It's an egoic story and untrue. You can choose peace at any moment. Ultimately, sometimes it feels to each of us like our mind is what controls the show. But that's only when we don't realize that the soul is significantly more powerful than the mind. And this is where meditation comes in as a practice to help you recognize and to shift their awareness of this truth of the balance of power. The mind will drag you through the dirt for all of your life if you allow it to. Okay. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. Anxiety is produced by the mind taking your conscious away from the present moment. Taking it into thoughts of what's coming tomorrow. Am I prepared? I don't want to have to do this. Oh, I'm dreading doing that, blah, blah, blah. Or in the past, why did I choose to do that? Ugh, what did it mean when this person did that? And just focusing on everything but the present moment. But ultimately, the power is in the present moment. And to get to the present moment, it's simple. Focus on the sensory experience. And that is, what do you see? Hone in and look at what you see around you. And fully delve into and indulge in what is in front of your eyes. What do you hear? What do you feel? What does your body feel? Are you standing on your feet? Are you sitting down? Are you laying down? Do you feel wind blowing against your skin, or do you feel coldness or the warmth of summer air blowing against your skin? Is there sweat because it's hot? It really is as simple as paying attention to your senses and what they're experiencing right now. And bringing stillness to that chaotic mind that the ego identity tends to create. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So, Spirit wants you to surrender to inner peace. If there's a resistance in you to meditate, push past that. Once you take the steps to push past it and you actually get down into a seated position and you begin, it's much easier. It's the story that the ego tells. And it's your mind that will create elaborate stories of why you can't quiet down and disconnect and silence that thinking mind, right? It's very intelligent in that sense. Look for the little things in life, surrender to joy, and don't let worry drag you through the mud. You are the master of your mind, not the other way around. Feel into what that actually means. And this card is blue, yellow, red. Emotions, mind, passion. Find balance in them. I feel like inspiration and divine will and ideas and creativity will come to you if you quiet the mind. You'll find joy if you take the power away from the thinking mind and its intense and elaborate stories and worries it creates. And feel into the body rather than thinking. Feel into the senses. And be present. Okay. Let's see here. What is your person finding it most difficult to work through right now in this connection and how they feel for you? What is it that is most difficult in their experience with you and what it's illuminating and showing them within? Okay. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. So in like slow motion, your person was watching events take place and they were allowing it to happen. And this could be part of an illumination of an old pattern that your person is becoming aware of and stepping into strength and courage and determination in overcoming, rewiring, and changing about themselves. Okay, I feel called to get one of these otherworldly oracle cards. And somebody's car alarm is going off outside, so this feels like the right deck. Okay. Advice from Spirit. What advice does Spirit have for you right now? For your highest good. At the exact moment you're listening to this reading, what advice does Spirit have for you that is actionable and can be incorporated right away? The Evening Star. This also reminds me kind of what the blood moon, that we're kind of in the midst of the energy still. An equilibrium at the bottom. I want to read about this. Let's see what it has to say. The Evening Star. It's not in alphabetical order. Let's see. Did they put it in here? Maybe it's just under E. Interesting. Ah, there it is. Okay. Venus, hope, and love. Even in vast darkness, light exists. When you arrive at the evening star, you are reminded of the magical, boundless nature of all things. Shadows and dark times are temporary, and love is always possible. At a distance, celestial objects in the night sky appear tiny, remote, and insignificant. But up close, they are so powerful. No matter what, they will always shine. Every evening forever. So it goes with the human heart. When we lose hope or forget to love, joy, and meaning can feel utterly far away. When we lose hope or forget to love, joy and meaning can feel utterly far away. Interesting. And that was like right here, surrender to joy. But if we focus on the light and embrace optimism, suddenly what was too far away to touch becomes very much within our reach. Think of the light which travels across vast expanses of darkness and yet reaches us undiminished, fully capable of bringing life to our world. The next time you behold the night sky, consider that you are very much like the evening star. You can burn brightly at all times, delivering light and love even in times of utter darkness. So hope, love, surrender to worry, which is what if what I want doesn't happen, and instead choose hope, right? I have faith that what I want to happen will, and be in the energy of producing that, right? Don't align your energy and your belief and expectation with what is being shown to you in your life right now. Align with the energy of what it is that you're trying to bring to life. Love, Venus. Okay. Connect with your light, right? This could be another nod to the soul. Listening to the soul's guidance as opposed to allowing the ego to drag you through the mud and create stress and worry and anxiety and everything that we're not meant to experience. Okay, and let's get one of these to close it out. The Evening Star. What would you like to say to the collective spirit for their highest good? What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? And this could be in reference to what is going on with your person. Are you inspired to take action in some way and you're holding off waiting for the other person to do it? Okay, let's see. Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared. Take the leap. Today's soul action. No more thinking. Yes, no more worry. Out of the head, into the heart. Be brave, and you will discover what you are really made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. So this is something to be mindful of. And let's get an angel number here. What would you like to say to the collective? Seven, synchronicity. You are a conduit of the magical, loving energy of the universe, radiating with abundance and beauty. Your path is manifesting in perfect synchronicity, reflecting how consequential your efforts are. You have put in all the hard work, and you are now reaping the rewards. Synchronicity. So 7 could mean something to you. This could also be a message to pay attention to the signs around you. And I had made mention of looking at life in more detail. Start paying attention to the details of the beauty around you, instead of people and situations and drama and outcomes and what am I going to wear and all of these silly things that we all worry about. Focus on looking around you, watching for guidance and wisdom from the unseen worlds. And let's get some charms, because they're fun. There. Maybe for additional confirmation if you feel like you need it. Okay, let's see here. I have a buck. Looks kind of like a little Bambi. The little Jesus Darwin fish thing that people put on their bumper. So you could be Christian. Dolphins. 2 dolphins. Dolphins came out in the last reading. So this could be another like repeating message that has some meaning for you. Spiritual meaning of dolphins. Maybe look into that. A pentagram. And a pentacle. So one with the circle of protection around it, one without. And a heart with an infinity sign woven through it. Through the heart is how you connect to the infinite light within you. And let's see. So we have for letters and numbers. Let's see. Let's do numbers first. So we have 8, 6, or 9. So 68 or 96, 86, 89. Then letters we have H, T, I, D, O, and R. So what is that here? So hit, hit, hot, hurt, I'd hurt. And I'm going to leave the the reading there. I hope it was helpful for you in some way. And if it was, let me know. I'd love to hear how it connected with you. And I'm sending you guys all so much love. And I will talk to you soon.